this is a remarkable story. 3 female cyclists who risked their lives to escape from the Taliban, come to the UK, have spoken for the first time about their hopes of now reaching the 2024 Olympics.
Now, women and girls were banned from playing all sports in Afghanistan, but since arriving here in November, Mina, Parisa and Arifa have been training twice a week. Graham Satchell went to meet them.
Nice and easy, we're just going to go easy. All right, with me? Let's go.
A cycle track in West London and a group of Afghan athletes are being put through their paces.
Nice, let's go.
I lost my dreams
On the track.
in Afghanistan. I have a saved life today in England. I can tell you, if you stay in Afghanistan before I'm coming UK, you know, like a night and day, the changes like a night and day.
These cyclists used to compete as a team, but when the Taliban came back to power, cycling for all women was banned.
Suddenly, in 1 week, everything changed. The lights changed to the darkness. We couldn't imagine our future. We lost hope. The women in Afghanistan are deprived of their basic human rights, unfortunately.
A fundraising event organised by the charity that helped to rescue the athletes. It took months of negotiating, but eventually 3 coaches, 15 athletes and some of their family members, 30 in all, were allowed into the country under the Home Office's LOTR, or Leave Outside the Rules scheme. Cyclists have been training twice a week since they arrived in October. They're now under the expert guidance of coach James Hay.
The girls call themselves the Warriors. So it's, I mean, the word warrior, the definition itself is to have a fighting spirit, to have tenacity, to have drive. What I see out there on the bike, they've certainly got all of that, and certainly got a bright future.
James tells me that your team is called the Warriors.
Yes.
Are you a warrior?
Yes, sir. We are warriors, very. Not just our life. For every exam, we are warriors. I hope the other girls in Afghanistan one day have free life.
I have my basic rights here. I can live like a human. I can ride my bicycle, and I can pursue my dreams. That is cycling. Yeah, to be a professional cyclist.
The team have set their sights high. They are aiming for the Olympic Games in Paris next year. They want to be a symbol of hope for the millions of women forced to endure the Taliban regime in Afghanistan. Graham Satchell, BBC News.
I'm delighted to say we're joined now here on the programme by cyclists Mina, Parisa, Arifa, charity worker Yvette Hoyle, who supported the 3 women getting to the UK. Morning, all of you.
Good morning.
Mina, just tell us a little bit, if you can, about what it's like being here and training and having that dream.
Yes, so when I was in Afghanistan, I had a dream that being a professional cyclist. But in Afghanistan, I had no opportunity to continue dreaming. Now I'm here, I have many opportunities, I have many equipments, and I have many friends that they are helping me to achieve my dream.
That's wonderful to hear. How are you finding life in the UK, cycling in the UK?
Oh, that's fantastic. I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm free to cycle, to take my bike, and to train. Yeah.
The story of how you got here is really interesting. I know that you've been a really big part of it. Just tell us how this all started.
I'm a volunteer with a charity called Help Children Now, which is, the founder is Chira Orsini, who is a business entrepreneur and a landmine activist and Hollywood actor, which is Amanda Sante. And we received a call 2020 in October by a young lady, Joelle Rami, and a correspondent from BBC, asking if we could help the girls in their plight. And they were obviously terrified and just for loving sport, they became the sport. So the Taliban targeted the girls, they were targeted in their villages, and they were looking for a way out, and we offered to help.
Arifa, it's been a long journey, but here you are in the UK, and now you're dreaming of the Olympics.
Yes,
Tell us, Paris next year?
2024.
Yeah.
I was to be a rider to give. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
Continue.
We can take. We're seeing here some pictures of you training. So you're in a classroom, is it there, Mina? Is that at school that you've been training?
In the cycling circuit, special for training cycling, cyclists come here to train.
Right.
Yeah, that's indoor training.
I think indoor training is good in the UK because the weather is terrible, right?
Yes.
And Carissa, I'm fascinated to know, how does the training that you're able to do here compare to what you've been able to do previously? What's it like to train here?
And the last time when we was in Afghanistan, we do our exercising. When we started the first time to making our team, the most of time we use one government school inside of the school. At the night time, we do our exercising with my Afghan coach. And when we come in UK, believe me, we can touch our dream, and we are feeling really free. When we do our cycling, exercising and road, we do many times with our coach James Hay in UK. It was really different, really different.
In what way? How different? How?
Because we can be more safe, be relaxed, and very comfortable with life.
Because it's a big change.
Really big change.
Your face, you had a big smile when you talked about that sense of
Yes.
freedom, and yeah.
Yes, because before in Afghanistan we must wearing boys' clothes, and we must cover our face to do our exercising, and no one must know we are a girl outside of the house or exercising. And now in here is we are really happy with exercising.
And Arifa, how do you feel about being here? Do you feel like you've changed?
Yes, of course. Now I have a safe life in England. I have a lot of opportunity and facilities to make a brilliant future.
It's exciting.
Thanks.
I bet you can't believe it, sitting here, knowing that they're safe, they're here, they're training, and it's all come good.
Yeah, I think we spent 12 months campaigning really assertively in order to get the girls here. And in the first few months when the girls were in Afghanistan, which is when we first came about the girls, they were hiding in the hills and they were on the move constantly for 4 months. So we couldn't actually get them between October to February to Pakistan. And then they were in Pakistan, they were there for 8 months, and there's lots of complexities there with visas and things. So it was touch and go constantly. And I was constantly on the phone with Parisia almost every other day, having discussions, and trying to say, look, we're going to get you here. And there's a massive collaborative team from government MPs, Lord Coker, Lord Amma, Priti Patel signed it off, and Felicity Boucham was very helpful. There are a number of people that helped in order to get the girls here. But the training centre is at Hillingdon, and that's all been donated. Fantastic sponsors, Trek, loads and loads of people have got behind the girls.
Huge team effort of support. That's great to hear. Well, thank you very much indeed all for coming in. You come back next year with your Olympic medals, yeah?
Yes.
Gold?
Yes.
We'll have gold. It's a deal. It's a deal.
That's
Lovely
the
to meet
dream.
you. Good luck. You're watching BBC Breakfast. It is